biggest issue is getting everybody on board and making sure that everyone knows their role and follows their role and seriously undertakes what it needs to be done. It's imperative that the providers be on board, because if they can't figure out how to write their orders or put in their regimen sets, it just messes everything up, and how to sign off the orders and when to sign off the orders. And just from the minute that patient walks in the door, it should just be very smooth. And the workflow should present such that the patient doesn't realize if you're having any glitches or any issues. It's just smooth for them. But having the buy-in and making sure that the staff is going to follow through is the most important thing. In our instance, we were switching from another EHR system, which was very rough, and so we were told this was going to be so much easier, and it is much easier, but I think everyone just kind of took that to heart, that it was going to be so much easier, so they weren't going to have to think, because if I could do this really hard one, this will be no problem. And of course, people, perhaps didn't get their one-on-one long enough, or they were cut off to go do something else, and the time was short. And I think the biggest issue for us would have been that once we had our implementation, that we had somebody come back about a month later, have one person come back for a couple of days, 1 month later, to go over everything and kind of work with the glitches. Because every day it gets better. I mean, every day it gets better, and it's, by strides, by months it gets better. So we're still struggling because we just implemented in May. So, and we did not have everybody on board. The providers definitely were not ready. We bought the Nuance, what do you call it? Your dictation, for them to work, get that, train their dragon and get that all ready before we went live. Nobody did it. So now we're doing that and going live. And so it was, no matter how well you try to plan it out, just keep planning and just keep on task and keep hounding them to get the specific things done that they need to do.